everybody, and welcome in for another episode of Beyond the Orange. I'm your host, Austin Price. Tonight on the show, we have Tennessee defender Josh Josephs. Josh, you've been here 4 years.
Yeah.
Honestly, your class being the one post-COVID with no COVID year and no all this extra stuff, you being just a 4-year guy, I feel like you've flown by. I can't believe you're exiting stage left here in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, and I'm thinking the same with you. Like, it's crazy how fast it's gone by. So I'm truly blessed that God has kept me healthy up until this point, and truly blessed to be in this position that I'm in.
Where have you grown as a player?
100% in my confidence level. Definitely compared to freshman year until now, I've been able to truly play confidently up until the highest point. And here, I'm just able to use the traits that I've always known I've had at a high level. So that's where I've grown the most as a player.
From a weight standpoint, how different are you from freshman year to now?
Freshman year, I was kind of slim. I was playing probably average like 220, if I had to guess. Freshman year, now I'm playing around like 243 on the average. So it's definitely a different feeling, especially just being in a program like this, gaining strength and stuff. It's a different feeling from coming out of high school, and because I was blessed enough to play as a freshman, automatically playing against SEC teams, I could feel the strength gap significantly compared to my freshman year. So
you look in the NFL, and Jaden Daniels is out there making plays and doing big things. And your freshman year, man, you got that guy to the ground. You had some big plays in that game at LSU. Were you surprised you were able to get to the field so quick?
Yes, I was. I remember like our first game my freshman year, I think we played Ball State, and I got in like the first quarter, and I wasn't expecting it. It was crazy. I remember when I first got in, I had the chance to get a pick, if I'm being honest, but quarterback threw the ball, and when he saw me, he like turned his arm to the side and kind of threw like a sidearm. Yeah. So like I was able to get like a pass deflection on it, and like that was like one of my first plays in college, and I'm like, okay. That kind of like woke me up. But then I remember a couple plays later, I got stiff-armed by their running back. Like, it was bad. But again, like, even on that play, I was in the backfield. I had a chance to get a TFL. I was little.
How much do you learn from those instances, though, where you're young, somebody gets the best of you, and you're like, okay, this isn't high school anymore.
Yeah.
But how do you take that and apply it and move on from it?
Truly by seeing it on film and the coaching points that your coach gives to you, you have to apply that to your game. And I was able to, and unfortunately, I recently just got stiff-armed, and I do not like that feeling. I like, especially just because I know how I got stiff-armed. Like, I know what led to me being stiff-armed, and I know how I could have prevented that and actually made a tackle. So, like, it's good, like, learning from things like that, plays like that on film, especially now that I'm here, now that I'm a senior, now that I'm playing the most I've ever played, I could confidently play and just play free, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, you played a lot as a freshman. Sophomore year, not so much. I think I was going to take a step back. How much did that wake you up? Or, because in this area, it's easy just to get disgruntled and want to transfer. You never got like that. So,
excuse me.
What? How did you learn from that?
Sophomore year was hard. I truly was like dealing with some stuff, and I just had to lean on God. I just had to put my faith in Christ. So really, like, having such a support system like that, I knew if I just put my head down and work and just continue to work and work and work, his plan will fall in place, and his plan will work out. So regardless of whatever happened, talking as a sophomore, regardless of whatever happened this year, next year, or in the next couple of weeks, I know if I just continue to put my head down and work, his plan will work out.
Was there a moment coming out of the sophomore year where you started to see the light at the end of the tunnel a little bit?
Like during sophomore season or sophomore year, like
Yeah, or it could be either one.
I don't know if I'm being honest, like, cause being roommates with James, it was like amazing. It was like an amazing feeling just seeing my bro turn up on the field. He was getting like SEC Player of the Week and stuff, and stuff, and it made me want to, like, I saw that and I'm like, dang, I gotta get that. Cause it's an amazing feeling having somebody like that I kick it with, and I'm friends with. Like, he could do that, I can do that. Like, it's not if I was when I was a senior in high school, all these accolades I seen people getting week in and week out, I thought they were just like up here compared to me being down here. So for me to see like somebody like that get them, and at the end of our sophomore year, he is saying he projected first round, if not first overall. I'm like, that was a light. Like, that was more of a light. I'm like, my brother can do it. I could do it. That's what I guess was my light. Now that I think about it, like, cause I never really thought of having a light at the end of any tunnel, especially on my sophomore year.
Sure. All right, when we come back, we'll talk about where he's at now, how much he's grown during his junior and senior year, and how he hopes to finish out his Tennessee career. Next on Beyond the Orange.
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
A beacon of hope in a world of high prices. Look to the skies, Knoxville. Super savings is here. Right now, get 0% APR, 0 down, and 0 payments for 90 days on select models, plus 25,000 miles of complimentary maintenance during our Super Summer Sales event.
And don't forget about back-to-school service savings on mobile, pickup, and delivery.
Come see the Super Dealer today at either Ted Russell Ford location.
What's the #1 home improvement project you can do for your house? Install an Aqua Clear water system. If you see one of our blue and green trucks coming down the road, we're on our way to help another Tennessee family get better water. You owe it to yourself and your family to find out why 18,000 Tennessee homeowners have made the switch to Aqua Clear water systems. For your free water test and estimate, scan the QR code on the screen. We'll change your water. It'll change your life.
Hi, I'm Matt Marshall with Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Dustin Woodson, also with Exterior Home Solutions.
We are now easier than ever to find, right off of I-75 and Merchants Road.
It's a new location, but the same trusted expertise in roofing and siding that you've come to trust over the past 25 years.
Local quality craftsmanship, licensed and insured.
For the best and most trusted name in roofing and siding, scan the QR code on your screen.
Exterior Home Solutions, when it has to be the best.
Beyond the Orange is brought to you by the great people at Knoxville Smiles, Dr. Walco, Dr. Costa, and Dr. Malone. They do a great job with dentistry. Check them out at knoxvillesmiles.com. Josh, what makes you smile?
My family. Definitely my family. Seeing my mother, my sisters. Shout out all my sisters. I remember I was on this show like last year or the year before, and I was talking about how they all could cook. Well, speaking of cooking and just being like Jamaican, like my mom or my sister's doing like a whole giveaway back to Jamaica because recently they were hit with like a massive hurricane, and they're doing a whole giveaway down at my mom's restaurant, Fern Gully in Kennesaw. So if anybody wants to just give back to the community, I posted on my Instagram story, and just search up D. Raina's Kitchen on Instagram, and she has a whole post about it. But definitely my family and my friends and my loved ones, and yeah, them.
You talk to Jordan Ross, you talk to Caleb Herring, and they talk about you the way you used to talk about the older guys.
Really?
Are you feeling old these days? Like, because I mean, you are one of the older guys. I mean,
constantly, like, not even them, like, they don't remind me, but guys like Buddha, Marion, and Ethan Utley.
Yeah.
Especially Utley, since he's like my locker roommate. Like, he's constantly like throwing jokes at me and stuff like that. So like,
I mean, you're not old like some of these other guys have been over the years. I mean, you're just a 4-year guy. Yeah. This is the end of the road.
It is. So it's funny. I take them jokes and I laugh and I just move forward.
Have you thought about what it's going to be like to run through the tee for the final time?
Nah. No. It's crazy.
Does that hit you?
Nah, it might hit me as I'm doing it. Maybe like the senior walk when I'm walking with my family. Then it might hit me. But until then,
What's the most important life lesson you've learned here and through college?
If not, like, truly putting your faith in Jesus, and like, I'd have to say, like, be a man about your stuff. Like, be on point with what you can control. Everything else, you just gotta let it go. Truly, like, just stand firm in your beliefs and your morals, and have a good friend group, have a good community. I'm trying to think of the word, like, surrounding, good circle. Have a good circle of peers, friends, family with you. People that you could talk to. For me, if I'm gonna be 100, it's my brothers, like Benji, Koppel. It's them, like I know if I need anything, I can talk to them. And it's the same with my sisters, but just being boys, you closer with
sisters
your brothers.
Are sisters, brothers are brothers.
What I'm saying,
I
like,
get it.
being boys, you just closer with your brothers. So it's 100% like them, and like my mother, of course, like over the years, and especially recently, me and my mom have gotten closer and closer, and we talk more and more. So it's definitely like just my family.
Who's your ride or die here at Tennessee? Like, I mean, who is it? Somebody that you came in with, on the team, or is it somebody that came in after you that you've gotten really tight with, or maybe even somebody that was here before you got here?
So I got a couple, like a lot of people on the D line, people like Bryson, Dom, Tyree. Shoot, say both the Tyrees, Caleb, J. Ross. But I don't know, yeah. I can't narrow it down to specifically one or two. Let's just say those, what was that, 5 people?
Who's the person you appreciate the most? And that can be a pretty broad term, like from a Tampa standpoint of someone who's always there to pick you up, someone who's always there to kind of make you laugh. When something serious is going on, knows how to break the ice. Yeah. Is there somebody like that
on the team?
Yeah.
Who do I respect? Well, I respect everyone. Who can break the ice, like, on a series? Who can? I would have to say Bryson, just because I see the respect. The respect he has from the younger guys, and like, he don't really talk much, but if he talks, people gonna listen. So I would have to say Bryson.
He and Dom, they're always
together.
Yeah,
literally.
They got the dreads. They kind of look alike, period. And then they're always together.
Yeah, they're two stooges. Oh,
what about on the coaching staff? Well, who's a father figure to you on this coaching staff?
I'd have to be Coach G. Coach G, because like, just growing from a freshman to a senior and always hearing from him. He's one of the guys that helped me, not even help me, just constantly instill, like, you have to be a man about your business. you have to take care of what you got to take care of. People out here, you don't know what people want from you. So this person can say something, but he might want what you got. So you have to be on P with everything. You have to take care of yours. So definitely, like Coach G, and I want to like say I appreciate him for constantly relaying those messages and quote unquote instilling it in my mind.
Was that one of those things where you maybe didn't really love him early on because Coach G's kind of rough around the edges, but but you love him more now that it's the end?
Because when I was just a freshman, all the seniors were like, "Hey man, you gonna get used to it. Like you gonna like this how he was when he first got here. Like he was like constantly on you, but that's because he's trying to get the best out of you now.
Yeah,
and that's how it is. And like I know he's seen the way I've grown, and I hope he knows like the way he's helped me grow. So like it's definitely like a thing where it's like, hey man, like be quiet, man, shut up. I'm not trying to hear this right now. And then it's like gets to a point where I'm like, yeah, you right, right. And then it gets to a point of appreciation. Like I really appreciate that dude.
The key is admitting when you're wrong and acknowledging when someone else is right.
100%.
More with Josh Josephs next on Beyond the Orange.
Brought to you by Food City. It's the Ask Coach Heupel Show.
Hello, and welcome to Ask Coach Heupel. I'm your host, Josh Heupel. Brent writes, Coach, know any good dad jokes? Hey Brent, thanks for asking. Why is grilling so great in Knoxville? Because the Vols always bring the heat. This has been Ask Coach Heupel, brought to you by Food City, the official tailgating headquarters of the Vols.
And backyard meatballs.
Attention drives connection. Tell your story well. GoPopFizz.com/vol.
Knoxville Smiles depend on us to make your smile better. Knoxville Smiles, are you happy with your smile today? Knoxville Smiles, we're all about smiles.
Hey Lance, what makes you smile?
Pancake blocks.
The Volunteer Club is your all-access pass to the heartbeat of Tennessee athletics. Ride the orange wave to private events, limited edition merchandise, gifts, and more featuring your favorite UT athletes. Fuel the tradition, celebrate the wins, and stand shoulder to shoulder with the Volunteer family. The Volunteer Club is the home of the most passionate volume fans. Join us today.
I had a stroke, did a year and a half in therapy, and got to the point where I have maxed out at my reading level and physical abilities. So I had to quit my job. When I got the letter from Social Security, they were denying me of Social Security benefits. That's when I went to the Garza Law Firm and took them on as my attorneys to get it done for me. What I loved the most about the Garza Law Firm was their integrity and just their knowledge of the laws, always calling to check on me. Come see the Garza Law Firm and let them get it done for you.
The Garza Law Firm. Let us help.
Everybody ready?
Attention drives connection. Tell your story well. GoPopFizz.com/vol.
One of the proud presenting sponsors of Beyond the Orange is Garza Law. Their motto is "Let us help." Besides Coach G, who we talked about before the break, who's helped you out as well?
Definitely like the whole coaching staff, or the ones that stayed, especially Coach Chop and Coach Banks. They helped me too. Coach Chop always been around, and he's always been the one. Like I used to be a guy that fell asleep in meetings a lot, and especially when I was a freshman, he was like typically the guy that'd be like, "Yo, Josh, get up, Josh, stand up." We got to that point, and again, it'd be little subliminal things like that that just constantly remind me, like, hey, this football, it's a game, but like, it's your career. This can be what you make it. You could come in here and sleep and BS, and somebody else could get off. Or you could come in here, be locked in, and be focused. So it's little things like that. Why I appreciate Coach Hop, and now that he's my coach, I appreciate the lessons he's still able to teach me up until this point. And same with Coach Banks. Like, he's helped me understand why a defense works the way it works, and I appreciate him for that. Like,
you bring it up, so we're going to go there. I remember hearing from these coaches, some of which we've already talked about you falling asleep in those meetings and them taking a chair from you and making you stand up during the meeting so you couldn't go to sleep.
It gets like that.
How humbling is that?
Very, because, like, especially when you're young, like, you want to pull that. No, I wasn't asleep. You know,
It's the rest of my eyes.
I had some in my eye. Like, I wasn't asleep. You want to pull all types of tricks. Like, you don't want to just swallow your pride and do what is right. So, like, it's very humbling because, like, even if you pull that, Coach Hop, like, no, get up. Like, he's dead serious and you have to get up. So, it's very humbling and it's real. I appreciate it.
What's the one tradition you'll miss most here?
I don't know. Occasional little meals with my teammates. Excuse me. Every Thursday, like, we would have like a position dinner, and it would be just the players and stuff. I remember one time we went to Waffle House. It was cool. Just talking about this year. I remember we went to Walk-Ons. One time we went to Chili's. They're just like, I feel like that's the thing I miss, just because, like,
the camaraderie, the brotherhood,
really. So something like that is definitely something I'm gonna miss. If you were looking for something like on the field, like more towards the stadium or like the overall Tennessee effect, you could say like running through the T, like that's cool, like, but nothing really beats the brotherhood. Nothing really beats like the relationships I made being here. So
if you got to draft yourself to an NFL team, which they don't let you do, but if you did, where would you want to get drafted by?
Should I answer that question?
Why not?
I haven't really put that much.
Did you grow up a fan of the Falcons? I mean, you're a Georgia kid.
Up until 2016. Yeah.
28-3.
That's all I saw at halftime. I'm telling you, we were watching it at my sister's house, and this was like a school night, and I'm pretty sure it was a school night, or like the day before school night, and every time we was watching some, like, it was just like amazing watching like games at my sister's house. So like every time we was watching that game, like, my mom, she's still a Falcons fan. That's just because she lives in Georgia now. But seeing that, I'm like, yeah, we finally about to do it. Like, it was amazing. It was an amazing feeling until it wasn't. And I was like, yeah, I'm done being a fan. I lost hope in them. And yeah, so if I had to drive myself, I would want to go somewhere like a little colder, just because the way I dress, I like to dress comfortably. And I like to put on layers, and I know once it gets to the back end of a season, I know if I'm kind of more equipped for the cold compared to this next dude, it's going to be a different feeling playing at that time.
We'll talk more with Josh Josephs right after this.
A beacon of hope in a world of high prices. Look to the skies, Knoxville. Super Savings is here. Right now, get 0% APR, 0 down, and 0 payments for 90 days on select models, plus 25,000 miles of complimentary maintenance during our Super Summer Sales event.
And don't forget about back-to-school service savings on mobile, pickup, and delivery.
Come see the Super Dealer today at either Ted Russell Ford location.
To pay for stuff, spending. I do not know. Babe, candy. spend me. Use me to buy stuff.
It's never too early to learn more about personal finance. At Hearthside Bank, we work closely with our community to help meet your goals and achieve your financial dreams. Hearthside Bank, always within reach. Member FDIC.
I was coming home and a lady hit me head on. It totaled my car, it fractured my right heel, and it bruised me up really badly. The Garza Law Firm, they were very compassionate, but yet they were very detailed. They didn't let me down. They never stopped fighting. It helped me regain confidence in law firms. I would definitely recommend the Garza Law Firm.
The Garza Law Firm.
This week's Food City Flashback takes us back to the 2022 season. Tennessee on the road at LSU, and the Big Orange faithful take over Death Valley. They rout the Tigers on that day. A young Josh Josephs getting a big sack in this one against the Bengal Tigers of LSU. A huge win. How much did that game kind of set the tone for what you all been able to do during your career?
Just me alone. I don't know, really. I'm more like a day-by-day type of player type of person, so I kind of moved on from it fast. Did we play Florida before or after that? Do you remember?
That was before.
Okay. So, yeah, I remember, and was like a kind of humbling experience. Like, I remember something that in that game that showed me I was little, especially for littler than I should be or smaller than I should be. I remember they were back then. We could have got a safety. I got off the ball. I got in the backfield. I hit the quarterback.
Yeah.
It was Anthony Richardson, mind you, like 6'5", 240, 50, whatever.
Yeah, he's a load.
Yeah. I hit him. He had enough time to like kind of like stiff arm me off.
Shove you away.
Yeah, and throw the ball out of bounds. I'm like, dang. And then I remember a couple plays later, probably like next drive or something. Again, I get in the backfield. I hit him, and this time he clean just throws me off. Luckily, one of my teammates, I'm pretty sure it was some D tackle. He got back there, and he wrapped him up, and he was big, so he ended up bringing him down. But that right there showed me, like, yeah, I may be fast, but hey, if I can't bring the dude down, what's the point of even getting in the backfield? I really got to gain some weight. Like, I really got to put on some muscle mass. I really got to get stronger.
What's your favorite go-to move? Is it just a speed rusher on the outside?
No.
What do you like?
I like to get engaged a little bit. You could say just like a stab trap, or really like grab their hands. Grab their hands. You beat the hands, you beat the man. You get what I'm saying? So, like, I'll grab their hands and, like, kind of just move them out the way, flip my hips while doing so. And
if when you get past somebody, you're coming from the blind side, and the quarterback don't know you're right there, and
Going
you're barreling down on him. What's that like mentality-wise through your eyes? What are you seeing? What are you feeling?
Seeing the green light, it's like, excuse me, like, I hate that we lost this game, but Georgia.
Yeah, you got the strip sack.
That was like the moment you just described right there. I'm going for ball. Because that's when they're most vulnerable. They don't see it coming. I see it coming. And, like, as I'm making them steps, like, it's already in my head, like, oh, I'm getting this ball. So it's like a green light, a green window. It's amazing.
Well, it's been amazing to talk to you. We appreciate you coming out and going beyond the orange with us, all right?
Likewise.